Hi, guys. Welcome back to Transformed Lifestyle, a place where I talk about personal development, entrepreneurship, making money online, healthy living, beauty, and lifestyle. My name is Sylvia. I'm a life coach, content creator, and online entrepreneur. So, if this is something you're interested in, keep watching the video to the end and like, subscribe, leave a helpful comment, and share. In today's video, I want to talk about personal development. There is no time when you cannot change your life. There is no moment. You just have to decide that this is the moment for me, and you just make a decision and begin to change your life. And one way to do it is just to decide and to be very intentional about what you want to see, what your end result is. So you have to be very intentional. You have to be very clear in your mind what you want to see happen in your life or in any area of your life or in anything that you're doing. You have to be very intentional. You have to be very clear in your mind that this is what I want to achieve. This is what I want to do. So you set some targets, and once you set some targets and goal, you begin now to plan it. You plan it, have a plan. And I'm a great believer because I'm a content creator. I write it down. There is power in the written word. So just write it down, write your thoughts down, have a journal, and just download your thoughts. Do some mind mapping and just download whatever is in your mind. When you get ideas, just write them down. And it's always good to carry a small notebook because you don't know when inspiration is going to hit you. So when you're hit by that moment of inspiration, what I like to do is to just begin to write it or just do a voiceover and just record what I'm feeling or what the thoughts that are coming down, and then later I'll listen to that audio and now I'll type out those thoughts because I have to capture that moment. So you have to be very intentional. You have to know what your goals are, what your vision is, what your expected end is, and then you begin to work from the end. You begin to work from the end and to the front because now you know what you want to see at the end. So you begin now to play it out, you begin to work it out. That's why I say you need to be very intentional. And when you know the end, you have a clear picture of the end. You may not have the full picture, but at least you have an idea. When you have an idea, begin now to write it down, begin to write it down, begin to set some goals, and don't set so many goals. Just set a few goals, have a few goals that you want to achieve in the short term, in the midterm, and even in the long term. And I like to spread my goals out in at least a week because I believe 7 days are enough to reorganize and reschedule your time because you get more time instead of working in days. Yes, I have plans that I have for every day. I have a to-do list, what I want to achieve every single day, but I normally target weekly goals, weekly targets. And so that way, if I'm not able to accomplish it on that particular day, I don't beat myself too much. I just tell myself this tomorrow, but I always know that today I want to achieve this, tomorrow and the following day. And I don't do so many things. I prefer just having a couple of things. I don't like having more than 5 things because after all, we only have 24 hours and we have so many things that are calling for our attention. And because you want to stay motivated, just have a few things, but it also depends on your personality type. If you're able to work with a lot of things and if it makes you happy, please go ahead and work it out. Whatever works for you, just work it. So it's always important to be very intentional, and being intentional means that you know exactly what you want to see and now you're working at it by creating and taking small steps and writing down the goals. Nothing is too insignificant to write down. Write down what you're going to be doing every hour, every minute, And what I normally do, I segment my days in several segments, from my waking early morning, mid morning, my lunchtime, afternoon, and then evening, and then late night. And so I know each particular moment, at least I'm doing one or two key things, and that way I'm able to achieve my goals, or to even plan and to know that I'm working at something. So I want you to consider doing that, and to know that your dreams are valid. I know we are coming to the close of the year, and normally the last 3 months, people are normally in uh, pressure mode. You find people are so anxious because they are looking at what they have accomplished, what they have not accomplished. They are looking at their goals, and they are wondering if they're going to accomplish what they set out to do in the beginning of the year. So I want you to just know that celebrate every moment, celebrate what you've been able to achieve, either in the first quarter, your second quarter, your third quarter, your fourth quarter. Celebrate your wins. Let them be, even if they are small wins, find something to celebrate, and that way you'll keep motivated. You're not going to be anxious, and when you're anxious, you're not productive, because you're spending your energy on the wrong things. So as you're intentional, also remember to be focused. And one thing without being intentional, it's very easy for you to be focused when you're intentional, because you've zoned into something, and you're putting your energy into a certain task, and you're working towards that task. So it's easier for you to accomplish it, and it's easier for you to accomplish that goal, because you're focused, you have it written down, and you're making baby steps. So you're saying to yourself, what am I doing at this particular moment to move towards my goal? And the other thing is to avoid distractions. Distractions and broken focus are key things that break your focus, and make you not to be intentional. So you have to avoid distractions. Find out what is it that is distracting you, what is breaking your focus, and get rid of it, or delegate it, or remove it out of your life. If it's is it a necessary thing? If it's not, just get rid of it. If it's a time waster, do you need to continue to be doing that thing? Do you need to be attending that event? So you have to be the one to decide, is it beneficial? Is it adding value to you? If it's not adding value to you, if it's not moving closer to your goals, then ditch it. And I know sometimes we have to be selfless. We have to go out and reach out to others. I'm not talking about that. It's always good even to just take time out of your busy schedule and help somebody out. And when you help somebody out, that same help comes back to you. So I'm not talking about that, but if something is eating in your time and it's not moving you forward, just stop doing it. Just be conscious of it. And one way to do that is to just have a time log. Time log. Just know what you've been doing. Take an audit, do an audit of how you've been spending your week. And you'll be surprised at how much time you're really wasting, how much time you're involving yourself in things that are not beneficial, or things that that season is over and you're still holding on to that, a certain activity or a certain relationship, anything that is draining you. So it's always good to just do an audit of your time, so that you avoid distractions. And once you avoid distractions, and don't put yourself under so much pressure. Sometimes we put so much demand on ourselves. Yes, it's good to push yourself. It's good to push yourself, and to challenge yourself, but do it in moderation. Do it in moderation, so that you don't get overwhelmed, because you're trying perhaps to please everybody. Just do what you can with what you can, and make sure that you're seeing results. Even if they are small results, celebrate the small wins, and that way you'll be able to achieve your goals and hit your target. So just remember to be intentional. by setting your goals and your targets and being focused and having a to-do list, knowing what you're doing at every particular moment. When you do that, you just know that you're going to be very intentional, and you're going to know that this is what I had planned to achieve, and you'll discover that you're ticking off your goals and your targets because you're very intentional. So enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for watching this video up to this moment. You people are so amazing. Remember to like, subscribe to Transformed Lifestyle, like my videos, leave a helpful comment, and let me know what you have been doing for your personal development and to live a life of intention. So enjoy the rest of your day, and know that when you're intentional, you're able to achieve your goals and to hit your targets. Until my next video, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.